Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your Vedic astrology coach Rajat Kapoor and welcome to my channel The Legit Astrologer. In my channel I make videos on Vedic astrology, I talk about transits. Today I'm going to talk about Jupiter's transit in Gemini in Ardra nakshatra. So between 13th of June till 13th of August for about 2 months, Jupiter is going to be making an Atichara motion or a fast paced transit through Ardra nakshatra that is ruled by Rahu. So what is going to happen? Firstly, let me make a quick prediction here that between 29th of June till 12th of July, there will be a major financial crisis kind of a situation. In certain countries, there will be regulation, there will be very stringent financial laws or certain big changes when it comes to banking, when it comes to financial regulation, when it comes to the financial markets as a whole, because this is the time when Jupiter will be in Gemini and in Capricorn Navamsha, which is the debilitated Navamsha. So the banking and financial sector towards the end of June till mid of July is likely to go through some sort of turbulence, some sort of major massive changes when it comes to regulation. Some of these decisions or changes could be unpopular as well. It is typically a tough period, so we might see severe decline in stock prices or financial markets, especially when it comes to the financial institutions and banking industry. I also made another prediction a few weeks ago that gold prices continue to remain volatile, which came out to be true. I did not expect gold to further rise or decrease as well, and the trend will continue where we will see a frequent increase as well as decrease in the gold price over the next few months. So things are going to be pretty much volatile. Let's talk about Ardra nakshatra that is ruled by Rahu. It is a very strong from a temperament point of view and a karmic nakshatra. Ardra means something that is moist, fresh, green, like a vegetation. So therefore Jupiter's transit plays a very important role because Jupiter is Jiva. Ardra is associated to vegetation. So from a farming point of view, we could still see major changes, major developments in the farming agricultural sector. There could be some major turbulence here as well. So we must watch this space. Ardra has also been associated to the symbol of diamond. So at the emotional level, we connect it with a teardrop because there is an element of moisture that is involved as well. Overall, it is a very balanced nakshatra, but it is very high when it comes to intellect as well as emotions, because at the geopolitical, at the environment level, Ardra represents thunderstorms, it represents flood kind of a situation, rain. So of course, I also mentioned in my previous videos in terms of global prediction that there will be flooding kind of situation in Romania, which came out true. Now in terms of the region, wherever you stay, northwest, west and southwest directions, these are the three directions that could be predominantly at the risk of thunderstorms, heavy rainfall and flooding kind of situation in terms of the countries that you live in. So of course regionally as well, if we talk about certain countries such as the US, where northwest, west and southwest could potentially be at risk, European region as well, the northwest part, western and the southwest part of European region, and the Asia Pacific region as well. So these three regions could be at a high risk of flooding and thunderstorm, incessant rainfall across the next couple of months. Ardra nakshatra is ruled by Rudra. Rudra is the transformative form of Shiva. It is generally considered to be very harsh in terms of his temperament. We also call him the storm god. So of course we could expect cyclones, hurricanes and certain natural calamities to be on the rise between mid of June till mid of August. Now Rudra is the one who rules anarchy, who rules disorder. He is the one who is the significator of chaos and also disorder. But all of these things happen for the right reason, to ensure that we put our acts together and we start protecting our mother nature. This is the clear message of Jupiter when it is making a transit in Ardra nakshatra. During this time, this nakshatra has a combined energy of Mercury as well as Rahu. And the Bij mantra to ensure maximum results is Om Aim. So use this Bij mantra to ensure that you channelize these transformative energies to the best of your capacity. It is towards the end of the day a violent nakshatra, but it is a very fast paced nakshatra. By violent, I would mean that the energies are pretty high. There are heightened emotions. There is a greater amount of psychological disbalance between what you do physically and what you think at the emotional plane. So, this could bring in psychological issues. This could bring in a situation where there is an increased activity of a warfare, where there are chemicals involved, because certain chemicals are also associated to this nakshatra. It is very strong. So we must do some sort of spiritual practices to calm ourselves and our minds. From a cyclical point of view, Jupiter's transit in Ardra nakshatra continues to focus on the second cycle, which is about income, possession, family and wealth. So from that point, Jupiter being the significator of wealth, it is quite a good time in terms of manifesting all of these things at the mental level and therefore at the physical level as well. There are two signs, and wherever these houses, these signs are placed in your chart, you will see positive effects of these houses over the next 2 months. That is the sign of Gemini and the sign of Taurus, because these are the signs where the nakshatra lord Rahu gets exalted. Rahu gets exalted at the physical level in Gemini, and in Taurus we call it the Ayush exaltation. So wherever these signs are placed in your chart, if there are any yogas that are formed, that will get activated and you will expect most positive results with regards to these houses. I hope and believe Jupiter's transit in Ardra does bring those intense energies, but help us transform, help us remove our tears and the tears of other people as well, and bring some prosperity in our life. Thank you very much. God bless you all.